Out here in the fields, it's the bride and groom. Dancing with the Stars pro-turned-judge and actress Julianne Hough wed Canadian hockey player Brooks Laich on a grassy field in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho near her family home in front of family, including her brother and co-star Derek Hough, and friends such as fellow DWTS pro Mark Ballas, Nina Dobrev and Aaron Paul. The wedding day started early for Julianne and Brooks. She had her wedding dress on by 9 a.m., after which she headed to the shore of Lake Coeur d'Alene to take photos, News has learned. Brooks and his groomsmen visited the local barbershop that morning, while Julianne and her bridesmaids, including Dobrev, got ready at her parents' home. Julianne and Brooks got dressed. She wore a strapless custom Marquesa gown and double-tiered cathedral-length veil. Brooks wore a black and white Brooks Brothers tuxedo. Before the wedding, they took photos together in the afternoon on the house's balcony, which overlooks the lake. When it was time for the ceremony, Julianne and Brooks took a boat ride to the ceremony in a beautiful wooden boat. A source told E! News. Brooks was driving and it was just the two of them cruising around. Julianne was laughing as her veil flew in her face and she tried to keep it on. She sat on the back of the boat and put her arm around Brooks. It was very romantic and a unique way to make their grand entrance. They were very relaxed and didn't seem nervous at all. As they pulled up to the ceremony site, Julianne waved to all the guests, the source said. She was very confident and excited. The two arrived at the ceremony space in the field around 6 p.m. Guests were seated on wooden chairs in a field and given parasols to shield themselves from the sun. They cheered and whistled as Julianne appeared. The bridal party took part in a long processional alongside a wood plank aisle lined with flower boxes, with the groomsmen walking first in dark-colored tuxedos and the bridesmaids following in different blush-colored gowns. Julianne's dad walked her down the aisle, the source said. She had a huge smile on her face and looked giddy with excitement. When she met Brooks at the front of the aisle, she was ecstatic. The ceremony lasted 15 minutes and at the end, paper confetti shot up from all sides in the air. People were cheering and whistling. Julianne raised her arms in the air as they were announced as Mr. and Mrs. Brooks and Julianne Laich. She put her arms out and looked up at the sky to take in the moment, the source continued. Then they walked around, just the two of them, sharing a few private moments. A reception was held at the same location, with cocktails, dinner and dancing. At the end of the night, they shot off fireworks over the lake, the source said. It looked like a very fun wedding for a great couple. A day before the wedding, Julianne and Brooks spent time with their guests, boating and barbecuing in front of the house. Julianne had numerous different bikinis on throughout the day, but she ended up in bridal white, the source said. She enjoyed floating on a raft in the water and eating a popsicle. She seemed very relaxed and carefree. The group had a buffet dinner on the lawn, while about 100 people walked down to the water to pose for a huge group photo. Brooks picked up Julianne in his arms and waded into the water holding her, the source said. Then they kissed as all the guests cheered.